Hello, greetings of the day. This is your host, Emily Milling, and you're listening to the Ultimate Creative Podcast. Or you might be watching it. I don't know. Either way, hi, how are ya? What's your life like today? I hope it's really good. Okay, today we're actually talking about a thing. What are we talking about? We're talking about escaping the 9-to-5 with a creative business. Oh my God! It's December 28th, and you're probably like, oh my fucking Lordy Lou, do I need to actually go back to my job? And I don't want you to have to, but like, if you're thinking about this, if you're like, I'm ready to start a creative business and I don't ever want to see my boss ever again because I'm pretty sure I will throw up all over my brand new shoes, and I don't want to do that because I like my brand new shoes. Here are a couple of things that you can think about before you jump 2 feet in and fully quit, because sometimes it's good to just take a quick pause breather with your old pal M and come up with a plan, okay? So I'm gonna give you 4 things to help you figure out if you're ready to leave your 9-to-5 job and start a creative business, or maybe even like, can you start this creative business while you're at the 9-to-5 so that you don't lose money and your family doesn't like lose their shit and be like, what the hell are you doing with your life? Oh my God, I can't believe that you just did that. Why did you just quit your job? I'm telling you, I've done it so many times. My family's used to it, but I want to help you not experience that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is, why would you want to leave your job to start a creative business in the first place? Is it independence? Is it freedom? Is it time freedom? Perhaps it's to get paid more because the higher ups are just not going to budget an extra $2 for you in the rest of the year, even though the cost of living is going up significantly. Have you heard about the groceries? I don't know, it's all over the news. The groceries are going up in price because of the freaking pandemic, and that's just our lives now. But anyway, maybe these are some reasons why you want to leave your job and you want to start a creative business. And if this is the case, these are all really, really good reasons. I want you to think about, is the business idea I have, going to support all of these goals as well? Because if it's not, basically all you're gonna do is recreate exactly the situation that you're in right now and wonder why you did it. And then you'll be like, I'm a failure. I'm gonna go back to getting a job and I hope that they hire me back. I don't want that for you. I want you to come up with an actual plan to make this happen. So that is the next thing that I wanna talk about. It's happening. Okay, the next thing I want you to think about for leaving your job to start a creative business is making a plan before you leap. So this could be like, I want to have $10,000 saved up in my bank account so that I can float myself for rent and food and all the things if I absolutely have to. You won't have to if you make a plan, I guarantee, because you'll just have so much cash coming in because you made a plan. Another thing could be like, I want to make a minimum of $15,000 a month with my business in some capacity, or maybe like choose whatever amount feels right for you or feels like it's sustainable. Maybe you want to have like 3 consistent months. That's what I did. I started with 3 consistent months of $10,000 a month in my business before I left my 9-to-5 job, because I wanted to make sure that, once I go 100% full time with this and I'm not just hiring out contractors to do a lot of the work because I'm still working my 9-to-5, I want to know that I'm going to have enough money to continue to sustain it, to sustain my life. And all of the taxes that I didn't realize I had to owe. But don't worry, I will tell you all about taxes at a later point in time when it's tax season. Or maybe I should tell you now. No, I'll tell you at tax season. Okay, anyway. Make a plan before you take the leap and make sure that you feel solid and comfortable with that plan. It's still gonna feel scary. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie to you. It's going to feel like, holy fuck balls, what am I about to do? But it will feel super liberating. And you're gonna be able to achieve all the things we were talking about before. Why would you wanna leave your 9-to-5? You want the time freedom, you want more money, you wanna be your own dang boss. The third thing to think about is, when it's time to take the leap, you need to take the leap. It can be so easy to get like comfortable in where you are because all the people, even though toxic Janet is still spreading lies about you and Karen is like telling everyone that you were crying about your computer. I don't know why, Karen. Why are you telling people that I was crying about my computer? I may have some unresolved trauma about my last job, okay? I'm processing it right here, right now with you, okay? If you don't take the leap, nobody else is going to take it for you. You need to be looking out for yourself, right? It's going to be scary. People will not understand what you're doing, but if you remember to keep faith in yourself, in that big vision that you have, in this dream that you have of all the things you want, it will happen. And it's going to feel like free falling, and it's going to feel uncomfortable. And then in a couple of months, you're going to be like, I'm doing fucking great. And then a couple of months after that, you're going to be like, what have I done? And then a few months later, you'll be like, wow, it's been over a year and I'm still doing this. And it's a little rocky, but it's good. It's great. I've got the money. I've got the freedom. I'm doing all the things because I listened to Emily and she told me how to do this because she went through it all and didn't want me to go through it all. So I just listened to her and did all the things. So we're good to go, man. We're good to go. The last thing I want to share with you today is it's all going to be about mindset, okay? Like I said before, it's going to be tough. You're going to be like, what the actual fuck did I just do? But it doesn't mean that what you're setting out to do isn't possible. It's not impossible. Everything is possible. Listen to my new song coming out in January called Anything is Possible. Shameless self-plug? I believe so. Ooh, it's a great song. Anyway, you need to give yourself time to be successful with it. Okay? It's going to be up and down. It's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster while you figure out how to handle complaints from clients, or maybe how to do marketing, or what the fuck the algorithm is doing on Instagram these days. Nobody knows, man. Stop trying to figure it out. I've given up entirely. Anyway, you should start a podcast. Why don't you just start a podcast? I can help you with podcasts. Anyway, so much of having a successful creative business comes down to you believing in you unequivocally. The word that I'm looking for has escaped my brain, and therefore I'm going to leave it to you to infer what I'm trying to say. You need to believe in yourself. I believe in you too. Don't worry about that. There's always going to be me in your corner believing in you, as long as you believe in yourself, okay? Because people can't support you and help you with this big transition and change unless you believe 1,000,000,000% that you will be successful at it. So you got to practice that. You got to practice this mindset day in and day out. When you go to bed at night and you're like, I owe $10,000 to my new business credit card, you need to tell yourself, yeah, no problem. I know how to make money. I'm going to go do that tomorrow. It's fine. It's literally no problem. And I listened to Emily, who told me exactly how to do all of this stuff. So I'm not worried even in a little bit at all. Don't worry at all. That's what I wanted to share with you today. And I really hope this helps you in understanding what you need to do to get ready to leave your 9-to-5 job to start a creative business. If you want more like this, I've got a podcast, I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a TikTok. You're probably watching on one of these things now or listening on one of these things. And I want to help you. I am coming up with a new program in the new year, and it's all about as a crash course for creative entrepreneurs, like the fundamentals you need, the basics you need to get yourself ready to start a creative business and feel like super duper confident in it. If you're interested in that, please send me a DM or email me, emily@theultimatecreative.com. I'm only opening it up to 5 people. It is very, very limited, very exclusive, and it's hot and fast. It's hot and fast. It's really gonna be a tightly packed week or 2 days. Haven't decided yet because I wanna be tailoring this to you and understanding what the best way is to serve you with this. More on understanding your clients in a later video. Anyway, if you're interested in that, send me an email, emily@theultimatecreative.com, and I will get you set up with the details. All right, have a great day. Bye.